If you're watching this, this is the extended uncut version, so thank you. Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker, and today we are taking a look at GOT7's Nanana. If you want to watch my extended uncut version of this reaction, check the Patreon link in the description below. As always, I read the lyrics, but I did not listen to the song quite yet. That looked amazing. Like, really good. I feel like they messed up a little bit with the getting them in focus. Like this, if they're not in focus, I feel like they messed up a little bit with the focus. Like if they're not in focus, then this bird also shouldn't be in focus, but okay. This has like a tiny world feeling to it. It looks like a diorama, like they built this. You know, like a miniature. Like they actually built this. Like they put in these trees on a mountain and they built this little house. It looks really cool. Obviously they add the bird. And they did build it. It's right there. It looks amazing. There's like this lava lamp looking thing. These balloons. These look like little mice. But the clouds look amazing. They added the clouds in editing because they're moving. Ooh, it's a nice transition. It's like they're moving. Okay, wow. GOT7's new home. So they're moving to a new home. That's what the little diorama is. That's a model of the house that they're going into. This was that little cloud with the little mouses. This was the little cloud with the little mice on it. Oh, and now look at all the tape. The tape has the song name. That's cool. That's a nice detail. I like how swirly the tape is too. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That's pretty cool. He like went into the tablet. I feel like they teased this a little bit. Where is it? I feel like they teased that a little bit right here when we have all these 3D objects floating above him. There's a box around this one, and then this is like your axis when you're working in 3D space. So this is supposed to be him like looking at the tablet. Why are there only bees for these? This transition is very smooth. They even add in like a CRT effect to make it look like he's going in a screen. Ooh, that's beautiful. Whoa. There's quite a lot going on. I think this is a cool way to like merge the 3D stuff with the physical stuff. He's actually holding this gun, but right here, this like suction cup thing right here, that's where the 3D starts. So they're just tracking the tip of the gun. So they just have to track the tip of the gun. But it's a nice way to blend these and make it look like he's actually shooting something and then interacting with this 3D object. This set is so beautiful. The ground looks like water. It's like a painting. I think it looks like water. It kind of looks like a sky too. But then there's actually water underneath them. They're in a studio. It's very beautiful. I like all of the flowers, especially all the flowers above them. It looks so good. And now they're inside their dream house. Is their house a cloud? The flowers look so good. Do we actually see them there? We do see them. Look, they're all small. These aren't mice, they're satellites. Or satellite dishes. I think it's such a nice touch that we can actually see them inside of this room. There's a lot of 3D in this video. I was not expecting that at all. There's a fish tank. All of the colors are nice and warm because they just got their new home. Then obviously, and then they change up the colors a little bit because this scene is so blue. So the inside of this has to kind of reflect that because there was just a mood change. So now the light in here is blue and there's a lot more purple. There's a peacock. It looks so good. Yes. All of this fog. It's like real dense Halloween fog. It's like real dense Halloween fog everywhere. It makes me think that he's on a cloud. I don't know what the purpose of the fog would be. Normally we add fog into the room to make atmosphere, so that helps with adding depth to the room, and it also helps to bloom the lights so everything just looks a lot better. This, however, is a different kind of fog. You can see how his hand just disappears. So I think it's supposed to be him on a cloud because their house is kind of a cloud. And we see that same scene, but just the polar opposite. It's now like warm colors. It's very peaceful. It looks really good. Like there's a light right here above him, but then they added this light right there to make it look like the sun. Kind of strange because he's definitely inside of a studio. They're not even trying to hide that aspect. You know, I think the fog, I think I know what the fog is. Because this is painted to look like water or a sky. And in some of the scenes, they just don't want that. They don't want that look. Like here with all of this nice warmth, like all of the warmth. Like here in this scene, it's so nice and warm. They don't want to disrupt that tonal. They don't want to disrupt the tonal change by having like a blue floor. So they add in the fog to make the floor white. I like the little bird. It's a nice transition. I like how many flowers they have everywhere. If you haven't noticed, I like flowers. I thought my tattoo was on this side. It's such like a nice chill song. And I feel like the video definitely reflects that with its homey vibe. Ooh. Ooh. I absolutely love it when music videos do this because a lot of times the darker version of the sets looks so much better. And this is definitely one of those cases. They turn off all of the lights and now suddenly he looks so dramatic. This is called split lighting, where just one half of his face is lit up. So there's a light on here and then the other side is just pure shadow. It's super dramatic. The less light that you have on your subject, the more dramatic it becomes. And it looks so good. The lights are flickering and flashing because the lights are flashing everywhere because they're in a thunderstorm. And then they added in these orbs. So the blue and orange are opposing colors. They play off of each other. And they just look so good. It all just looks so good. Yes. That flashing light just adds tension. And this scene too looks so much better without the lights on. I like that they have this LED strip all around the platform. It just adds a little bit of depth. It makes it look a lot better. But then they have that spotlight going on, and that's the only light on them. It adds that tension again, and it looks amazing. They're using opposing colors a lot, like in pretty much every shot. Whoa. Now it's a celebration with the confetti. The confetti looks so good. The colors got nice and warm again. Yes. It looks good. See, there's opposing colors there. They're wearing the green and the background is purple. Wow. I like that video a lot. I like all of the miniatures that they have. Like, pretty sure their house, for the most part, is a miniature. It might be 3D, but I think it's a miniature. But then that hillside and the house, but then the house on the hillside is definitely a miniature, and it looks really good. So for all my Patreon people, let's take one more look at this video. Maybe we'll do it with a mochi. Give me a mochi. It's very sleepy mochi today. I like how it started off with them moving. Like there's nice evolution in this video. So we're not seeing the exact same scenes throughout the entire song. It's very like relaxing, I feel like. I don't know, all of the warm colors really bring home that like homey feel to it. The effects in here are pretty nice too. You don't want me? Okay. Yes, I like the shooting through windows. Shooting through a window looks amazing. It like frames them, draws our attention more to them. I also like how those like orbs on the ceiling are what is flashing. So the tone changed. It got so much softer. That's why we're seeing a lot more of the blue. And then as the intensity comes back up, it's a lot warmer, a lot more orange. Wow. I feel like they changed the colors of the... I feel like they had like one set of flowers, and if they needed to change the color, they just changed it in editing. I think I saw like one of their lips being like really pink because they changed the colors of the flowers, and his lips are in that color range, so it also got changed. I want to give a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, specifically Caroline, Daisy, Jemmy, Jessica, Julia, Kimberly, Lisa, Lucas, Melissa, Maseju, Sabrina, and Victoria. If you're not already subscribed, join the crew, hit that subscribe button, and all right.